Call to order. And we can start with our second agenda item, which is comments, suggestions, petitions by residents in attendance regarding items not on the agenda.
I'd just like to make one comment. This is Sean Metrick speaking, that in order to help us facilitate doing the minutes, just make sure everyone who's talking presses your button, that your voice is projected. That way it's recorded, because we can go back and do the minutes accurately that way.
Great, thank you. Anything in addition? Seeing none, we will move on to agenda item 3, which is discussion items. We have the CISO annual report.
Thank you, Brian. So each year I do an annual report for council, and then every 3 months I do a quarterly. So you'll see that starting probably in March. So the information you're seeing here is coming out of the actual annual report. If anybody actually wants a physical copy of this, be sure to ask me. I may have already sent it to you. In an introduction here, it says the IT department really is the backbone of our organization, in my opinion. It is through our coordinated and connected infrastructure and software, both small and enterprise. It takes lots of software and hardware to remain productive, collaborative, and secure. Because of our reliance on connected services, cybersecurity challenges continue to require attention and are now a daily, if not an hourly, responsibility. And here you can see a little graph of our spending over the past 6 years on cybersecurity. It kind of balanced out this year. There was no new initiatives that I could justify, but I'm still looking out for new things for next year. The IT department continues to adapt and change with both the national technology landscape and our needs here in Westchester. Some services have shifted. I'm thinking specifically of enterprise applications and data, which have gone over to our data analyst. But at the same time, our cybersecurity efforts have grown a lot, and it requires continual attention and management. Our physical infrastructure, just to be clear what IT is managing, is virtual hosts. This is where our servers live, firewalls, VPNs, virtual private networks. This is how our police cars connect into our service through a virtual private network. Our backup appliances, video and security services, audio recording and streaming, which is what we're doing right now. Network switches, access points, cameras. You see it goes on and on and on. Computers, mobile devices, digital document servers, and much more. All of these physical appliances require management, care, and monitoring. Some of the projects we completed this year in the IT department was we installed our new virtual hosts. This is where our servers will live for the next 5 or 6 years. The acoustical treatment in the council chambers, as you can see hanging on the walls. We expanded our multi-factor authentication to protect us on the domain level, not just our Microsoft 365 services. And we are continuing to roll that out to some employees as I speak. We refreshed our website early last year. We expanded our disaster recovery services. We upgraded monitors and versus guide information, taking Microsoft documents. I was just on a call with them today, specifically talking about this service, which we are early adopter of this, and they are continuing to develop it. So we hope to see some more changes there to make it more useful. Some of the projects that we assist other departments with, Cardiograph, Cardiograph is for public works and inventory management. Brightly, which Smart Hub is the building and housing permit programming. And Dick is leading the project, and we are there to help him along the process. And of course, Splash, the new kiosk services and the parking grounds. We're helping grants. Cybersecurity. Welcome to last year. 549 automated responses, meaning the AI solution that we're able to solve something, stop it. And then we actually go in and double check that to make sure everything is clean. That incident response is something that I'm really proud of. This is employees reporting things to us about seeing it and us acting on it. So I think we have a very engaged staff and they're not afraid to report anything they feel is suspicious. That's a huge benefit for our protection, is having an informed and educated staff. These are some of the more cybersecurity things. We had one account. I should put on your account, Pete Gerber, I had a call today from Westchester. What's the block? Westchester.
Hello, Westchester.
It was the account Pete Gerber. And all this means is the system could see someone trying to log in with one of our employees' accounts. And it prevented that. It's just learning us. We use multi-factor authentication, so even if someone's password was hacked, it would still stop and that would be close. Probably not pretty and what's disaster recovery. This year we continued what I call like 3 tiers of protection. We have an on-premise solution, we stay backed up on premise. We have a cloud solution, backed up in the cloud. These both have endless retention, what the cloud protection does. And the cloud backup services are also protected through Verifone. Separately from data, we have a different provider protecting our data. So really big on we've done this. We added the data inspector, and we're still working on developing that. Not just to protect us, monitor our information, so PII information. We continue to provide regular cybersecurity awareness training to our staff in a classroom setting. We record those sessions and put it on YouTube for other people to watch it, and staff can make it watch it. And we continue to publish a very popular cybersecurity Friday newsletter. I have so many fans on that newsletter. Everyone wants to be a cybersecurity all-star. And engaged staff is very important when it comes to cybersecurity. And we continue to educate our staff through our monthly phishing campaigns. We design and send out fake phishing messages, and then we respond with stuff that's learned to everyone. We also celebrated Cybersecurity Awareness Month in October. We do this each October. This is a nationwide recognition that the Department of Homeland Security does, so we are a partner with them. So I look forward to doing it next year. All you do is cover 4 topics over 4 months, then I follow it up with actual cybersecurity training in the classroom setting. That's also very common. Help desk, this is the basic things that what IT works do, providing help for employees from everything from the printer not working, to something Excel isn't working, to the mouse isn't working, all these things that happen in today's world. We had 729 of those during the year. I would say that we captured really about 70% of our help desk tickets within the way a day goes. People come to our office, send us an email. We're not going to stop and not do it. It doesn't always get into the system, so we're trying to do a better job getting everything into the system. Because I think it's right in the office, and they're going to come and find us. Take it in, even though I don't. Unscheduled events, we had 11 of these. These are things that we did not expect to happen. So in May, we had a firewall fail. This will get a backup firewall. That's an unscheduled event. Things like that, cameras or security services going down, things we had to respond to that weren't scheduled. The lower that number, the better. Smaller and unplanned initiatives, these are not help desk tickets, these are not projects. I don't list them all here. They are included in the monthly report and the annual. But there's all kinds of things. It could be updating the point of sale. It says, hey, yeah, this is a new product, we'll do this. Things like that. If you really want to dive into that, it's in here. I believe education is critical, and it's for any leader, including me. So this year, we're able to be certified as CTCIO for Rutgers, top TIA in 2026. And the other class that I would talk about is Leading on Purpose. It's a very good class. 12-week course. Anyone who wants to lead in cybersecurity or in IT needs to be there. That's important. And this other higher class. Our IT budget trended as expected. We did not grow our budget. I forget what we were under, but we were down overall. We did. And this is the most exciting part, Q&A.
You guys have any questions?
I do not.
I do not either.
Thank you.
So we will move on to our fourth agenda item, which is our action items. First one being 4A, a motion to approve the usage of downtown streetlights for the Crime Victim Center of Chester County for a campaign they've been running, an awareness campaign for Sexual Assault Awareness Month for April. And we had an attachment. I don't know if you viewed it or not. Chris was supposed to be here tonight, and I think she couldn't make it, so.
Can you hear me? Christine was unable to make it tonight, but we'll come to the work session in March. And what they're asking for is to hang ribbons with contact information to the Crime Victim Center, Chester County, which is on Market Street, the 200 block of West Market Street. And they want to hang these ribbons and placards on lampposts on Market and Gay Street from Walnut to New Street. And they've done it before, but I think Christine will be back in March to tell us about what the good work that they do in preparation for Domestic Violence Awareness Month in April.
Any objections? No. Seeing three yeses?
3 yeses.
Great. We'll move on to the next action item, 4B, which are some appointments to boards and commissions. We had some members roll off, so we have some recommendations that for each of these items. And we'll start with 4B1, which is Westchester Business Improvement District.
These 4 appointments on your agenda tonight are appointments of council persons, elected officials to serve on these. And with the Westchester Business Improvement District, Sheila's been serving on that. She would like to continue. Board number 2 with the Westchester Area Council of Governments, Patrick McCoy currently serves and would like to continue with the campus Community Campus Committee. Nicole Shimoni had been on that committee, but now she's elected and would like to continue to serve in her capacity there. With the Parks and Recreation Open Space Plan Steering Committee, I think Keith has some more information for everybody about that one. And the 4th one is the Library Board, where we had someone's resume forwarded to council, which I sent to the 3 of you earlier. So.
Anybody opposed to the recommendations?
No.
3 yeses? Oh,
John O'Brien, Executive Director, Westchester Business Improvement District. We just have one more name. Commissioner Josh Maxwell has served on the bid board and would like to continue his service too. So we were asking for his appointment to go along with Councilwoman Ficaros.
any opposed? No. Great, thank you. So we'll move on to our last action item, 4C. Or did Keith want to?
Yeah, Keith, could you
Present
talk a little bit about the
recommendations?
Open Space Plan Steering Committee?
Keith Karowski, Director of the Parks and Rec Department. There was an attachment. I hope everyone got the attachment. Just to kind of go over that quickly, we used the borough's website and social media outlets to solicit volunteers to be a member of the committee. We received 12 applicants. All 12 applicants were then responded to and asked if they would like to continue, given a little bit more information. This is a significant time commitment that we're looking at here. Based on the information I was given by our consultants, that was somewhere in the 70 to 80, maybe 90-hour range over the course of 8 to 9 months. There were a few members that at that point said, no, that's a little too much than I can offer. So then we invited back 6 of the 12 got back saying, hey, I'm still involved. I still want to take part in this. I had conversations with all those 6, went into a little further detail about what we're looking at. They were all extremely willing and ready to go. They want to get started immediately. The plan was originally to have 5 members, but after consulting with the borough manager, we thought it'd be best to keep all 6 since they were so eager and we're figuring that not everyone's going to be able to be there all the time anyways. So based on the information that you already have, we have our 6 at-large, all members of the borough, all residents, the member, the elected official, which is the mayor, who she expressed her interest in being a member, I think it was in the November or December committee meetings, members of the BID and the chamber, the Parks and Rec Department, and the Recreation Commission. Everything goes according to plan. We have our first scheduled meeting with the consultants next Tuesday at 3 p.m. Any questions?
One question.
Sure.
Is anyone represented from this skateboarding community?
I don't know if there's anyone representing directly. I know that one of the members expressed interest in the idea of that, but I only really know of like 1 or 2 members that were part of that group originally. But one of the steering committee members, more than one member brought it up, but one member was interested in that directly.
And did anyone reach out to that group I know that you reached out just generally, but did anyone reach out directly to that skateboarding group that has been petitioning us for quite some time?
I did not reach out directly. I didn't feel it was in my part to reach out to any one group in particular. But again, from what I understand, the member that is on this committee has an interest in supporting that initiative.
Okay, thank you.
Certainly. Any other questions?
In
Okay.
addition to the names on the attachment that Keith produced, I did hear back from Councilperson Dorsey, who's interested in serving as well.
Awesome. So we have 2 elected officials.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any public comment? Okay. Seeing none, we will move on to action item 4C, which is to approve December 2023 meeting minutes, the last meeting we had. Any issues with the last?
No.
Me either. Seeing none, we will move on to item number 5, which is other business. Are there any other items? We will then move to adjourn. Thank you.